Hey everyone. This is my second vlog, I guess. Yeah, second one. This depending on when this comes out, this might come out a week after my first vlog. I think. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe 2 weeks after my vlog. My first vlog. Um, yeah, but it's good because it's not gonna come out like because I thought originally that I wasn't gonna get so well received in my first vlog, but you guys seem to like it. I'm really happy, and that was really long of a vlog. I promise I won't. I promise you guys already, it will never be that long again, unless I like have something I really need to talk about. But I kind of I want to do with these vlogs. What I think I want to do is I want to just talk about something that I think of at the moment, and put that out there whenever I'm gonna put it out. So they're not gonna have time release per se in terms of what day I'm doing it on. I might do this like this might be done on one of the days I do a review for something else, and but it'll be uploaded on a Friday because I do plan on doing all these reviews only on Friday. Maybe Sundays, maybe because Sundays are my random days of uploads, but it'll always be either Friday or Sunday. But today I kind of want to talk about romance anime. Uh, my biggest thing with romance anime is, well, actually, you know what? You know what? Let's change the topic. No, I don't want to talk about romance anime. I think I'm gonna talk about cliches. Yeah, I'll talk about romance anime probably in my next vlog. How's that? And that's why. By the way, if I make a mistake on these things, that's the whole point of a vlog. I don't want to do it like scripted. So if I stutter a lot again, or if I make a kind of error in what I say, it's gonna stay. That's just how this is how I talk normally. I mean, even my reviews, I talk like this too as well. But I'm more so I'd stop and think for a second of what I'm gonna say in my head at least. I want to make sure that I just don't keep rambling on and on. And I think naturally I always do it too when I talk, even in general. I kind of stop and think about what I'm gonna say and process that. But yeah, I want to talk about cliches. I don't want to talk about romance anime today. I was originally going to talk about romance. I was originally going to do that, but let's talk about cliches. So one thing that actually kind of annoys me is I noticed a trend of people, and this is I'm not saying about any of you guys the comments below. I'm not saying that. Don't misunderstand that I say I'm not aiming this at any one of my subscribers. I'm aiming this at a general populace. You know, I notice a lot of people talk about cliches, and they talk about this whole I hate this anime because it's so cliched, or I hate this movie because it's so cliche. Honest to God, I'm being honest with you guys. Cliches are a normal staple of everyday life in media format. Every form of media has cliche. I don't care what you come out with. I don't care what you name at the bottom saying, "Oh, this has it." I could find and tell you guys immediately another anime or another movie or another book that will prove you wrong right away, just like that. Just a snap of the finger, I can do that. Because the sheer fact is that I'm well versed in a lot of books and a lot of anime. I consider myself that's two things that I'm really into. So books and anime in general, I know their cliches, I know their concepts, what they steal from other things, what they don't steal. And that's why I get pissed off when someone writes down in the comments or any comment, doesn't, again, not this video, these videos per se, but other videos where they write in the comments, "Oh, I hate Isekoi because it's so cliched in the way it does its harem elements," or "I hate Clannad technically because Clannad has a lot of cliches." Here's the kicker: every show again is cliche. I need people to understand that everything is cliched, but one of the biggest differences is how that cliche is altered and done. What I mean by that is how you actually take a cliched element and you weave and twist the tail. How you actually, for example, every person that, for example, if you're a basket weaver, we'll say you're a basket weaver, okay? It'll make it the easiest way for me to represent this in imagery format. If you weave baskets for a living, you know that every basket looks the same. I don't care how you weave your basket, but it's going to look like every other basket on the market. But the catch is how you exactly do it that will make it different. It will still be a basket, but the way it will look, the way it will kind of be stylized, and the way it actually comes out in the final end format is going to be what makes it different. You can make a clone copy of someone else's basket by doing the exact stitching and all that. And by the way, I don't know how to weave baskets, but I'm just saying you can make, you can weave the interlaces of the basket. Also, it looks exactly like the other person's basket. And you can, if you're a good weaver, I'm pretty sure you can make an exact clone of something that you find at any day store. But if you're someone who wants to be that excellent weaver, you weave the basket slightly different. You might make the adjustments here and there, and you might add this to there, that little bit of flair here, a little bit of flair there. And what you end result is something that, despite it being cliche, despite it being something that's already been out there on the market, you will have something that's different. You will have something that's unique and individualized. And it's like anime. Anime has everything's cliched. I don't care if you watch Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Clanad, Air. I'm just naming stuff off the top of my head. I don't care if you watch any of those shows. Every single one of them has a cliche element. Bleach is your cliched action series where your main character loses a fight but wins a fight. You can go back to Dragon Ball Z for that. Clanad is your cliche element of a person falling in love and having a lot of issues with that. You can go into Air, you can go to Kimi no Aiza, which came out before that. You can go into anything, and I can find a polar copy of it in terms of the cliched element. But what makes those so different, what makes every one of those shows unique and individualized, is how they take those elements, how they take that kind of winning hero concept where the main character loses the fight and then trains and gets better, and you add something to it. You have Bleach with this very visualistic kind of concepts. You have it where the main character is not per se willing to know he's weak, but more so he's willing to know that he can kick someone's ass as long as he learns how to do it and how he can get stronger. You have Clanad, which might have its typical romance story, but the way they have the characters progress and the way they kind of deal with the comedy elements makes it unique. That is what makes a show unique, and that's what it should be based off, not the cliched element of its starting point. Because no matter what, I don't care what show it is, even Akikan, which I reviewed recently, which was horrible, even that is still cliched. I mean, yeah, okay, the story element of it is different. Yes, it's original, but it's still a harem anime, and harem anime is cliched. It's been done before. You have all those stories been done before. It's been done before. I can't put that enough. No matter what, it's been done before. I don't care what anime you bring me. You can write down in the comments below if you disagree with this. I would love for you to find me something that is original, that you think is original, and I guarantee you, give me my usual time to comment back to you guys, and I'll immediately say you're wrong. Here's something that's very similar to it, or here's something that's copied it, or here's something that's come out before that's different. It's just how it is, guys. It's something I know. I know it may sound like I'm getting pissed off, but it's just something that I do get pissed off when I see comments about that, because know what you're talking about. Know that everything has cliche in it. Because initially, no matter what story, like I'm a writer. If you guys watch my first vlog, I told you guys I'm a writer. And I'll tell you right now, I know as a writer, I know other authors know about this as writers. They know that what they're making can be found somewhere else. It can be found somewhere else. But what they do is they weave their personality, they weave their soul into making characters that are unique, that the plot individualized from everything else. So what the end result is that you have a base. Because here's the thing. Just like baskets, think of housing. Housing always have that base. They have the foundation. That's not unique. There's nothing about the base that's usually ever unique unless you did something crazy, radical different with it. And I guarantee you it's not going to be a strong house. But your base is always the same. It's a slab. But what goes on top of that house, or top of that slab, is a house with beauty and difference. How that creator, how that architect made that house, made that building, is different from everyone else. It might look the same, it might be the same in terms of stylizing, but how they made it, how they made rooms inside of it, is unique and different. And that's what, if you're going to talk about cliched in anime, don't look at the first 10 minutes of an anime and go, oh, it's a harem story, I'm going to say right away it's cliche. Don't do that. Oh, it's a romance story, it's cliche. Don't do that. It pisses me off. It really does, because it shows a lack of thought. And I'm being honest with you, one thing that will always annoy me is lack of thought. If you want to piss me off, if you really do, you want to press this button on me, you put down in the comments lack of thought, like some comment that you think and it just comes out of your head and it's not correct. That'll annoy me. I don't mind comments that are you talking in regular form. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying comments that you're bashing another person's work without any strength behind it. It's like reviewers who review stuff and you clearly can tell they didn't review all of it, or didn't play the whole game, or didn't watch the whole thing, because they will talk about it, and they will be so flawed and issue, like they won't be able to explain the deeper aspects of it. You'll ask them, "What happened at the end last episode?" Then, what happened? Well, this happened. Oh, okay, what happened in the middle then? It happens. I've caught, and here's a funny story. I'm not naming websites. I'm not doing that. I'll keep everyone's thing in, you know, classified concepts. But there was a review website a long time ago. It was a very low grade review website. But I got into a huge thing with one of the persons who played I think it was played a video game, and I caught them because what they talked about was someone like you copied and pasted essentially the beginning and end of a story. I caught them because I'm like, they're talking about the story being bad because the end result was bad. But when I wrote the comments, I went, well, you didn't explain the elements of the middle part of the story leading to the ending, so you clearly didn't play the whole game. You just read up and on it and then just did a review for it. And I caught them, and they, everyone at the time saw that post. It was talking. And it was like, oh wow, you did catch him. He's absolutely right. And I was laughing because I'm like, wow. And that reviewer I noticed didn't review anything else on that website, and I felt, it's not that I feel bad. I don't mean to mimic him or not mimic him. I don't mean to make a mockery out of him, but I'm just saying, guys, that if you're gonna talk about cliche or if you're gonna talk about something, have some heart into it. Have some knowledge of what you're talking about. That's why I love like half you subscribers, like the one guy who like, I forgot his actual name, but I know he says he likes to be called Kami, and by the way, when I say Kami, I don't mean like God. Because I know Kami means in a lot of iterations God. I'm just saying Kami that's what he wants to be called. Fine. I know him, Baka Juni. A lot of my subscribers, when they write in the comments about something that they love or hate, they put heart into it. They know why they're hating it. They know why they love it. And I love that. Because it makes me feel like, hey, you know what you're talking about. Because regardless if you don't know every character's name, like with me with a lot of my reviews, I don't talk about characters' name. That's because also sometimes I forget their names. I'm not good with names in general, and to remember a character's name in any anime, it's also hard for me to remember. But the concept is that you know what you guys are talking about, and I love that when you write comments. And I've seen your videos and stuff. So I've seen Baka Juni's videos. Who she talks about anime a lot, and when she talks about them, she talks and she knows what she's talking about. That is a good sign of a good reviewer and someone who actually is putting heart into something. Anyways, that's it though, guys, for today's kind of rant. Again, guys, it's just because I'm not trying to rant per se to rant for the sake of ranting. I'm just saying that I just want to show you guys and talk about this because it's something that really pisses me off when people talk about cliches and are so wrong about it. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's vlog. I hope you guys liked it. I really do. I'm gonna do another vlog probably next week if you guys like this, or 2 weeks from now. But anyways, guys, that's it. I hope you have an amazing day. Please, guys, have a great day. As always, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.